Alright. Hopefully this works. If you put this here... Hello, welcome everyone. Thank you, Star Pies, for the star gift. I appreciate that. Also, just a heads up, I'm going to sound awful for a little bit because allergies have been actually killing me today. Like oh my god, it's bad. But nevertheless, we move. Let me just quickly tag my server as well with the stream. I don't remember the last time I've heard you not say. Well, that's the joy of having a lot of allergies. So. But yeah, it's gonna be a shorter stream, like an hour or so, because I need to leave in an hour or so. Ugh. Also, yeah, since what's his name? Since GDS got rid of the stream ping, I think we're gonna have like way chiller of a stream today, I'd assume. Alright, I think, Loki, let's just get started. And let's play the first couple in order. That's just... Alright, this is a great start. What? Well, I beat it. I mean... I'll comment on it. W... What? Okay. No, W straight fire. Alright, that obviously didn't count, but... Alright, let's actually play the first level of stream. Hello, Shaggy. Hello? Where did my FPS just go? Like... Alright. Yo! What is happening? Hold on. Alright. This is a pretty pretty neat vibe, I think. I like the little, like, space background. I think it could use a little bit more in the block design department, though. Oh yeah, GD on high priority. Wait, you are so right. Hold on. No, you're actually like... I set GD on high priority, and I set Discord on low priority, because, like, when in doubt, it's probably Discord's Discord's fault. But yeah, one little bit of feedback off rip. When you make jump indicators, please don't make them look like spikes. Like, this top one just looked like a spike, so I was more inclined to click earlier and die, right? Yeah, I wish the designs were a little bit more than just the gimmicks that we've seen in, like, Dash. Okay, this part's better. Oh. Okay, these parts are way better because, like, there's like some more interesting structuring here. Which kind of lets you get away with using the same, like, pixel object designs. Like, if you make the structures themselves look interesting. Not sure if I'm gonna send this one. It seems quite short. And I don't know if it's just the percentage thing that's messing it up, but the level itself just seems really, like, it doesn't really develop much, and it kind of skips through, like, segments of the song as well. And if, like, a level is on the shorter side, I would expect slightly more from the visual standpoint. I do think you have a lot of potential, though, because you have some, like, neat movement gimmicks here, and in the later parts you also have some really cool structuring, and I definitely, like, I would probably just more so work on what you do for visuals, because this just looks like you ripped it out of Dash, right? Like, it's just kind of like, it's kind of just like pixel blocks, you know. Like, there's not really much substance there. But if we go here, like, this little rotating structure was kind of sick here. And then also when we go here, like, stuff like this, it's just really cool. And I urge you to try it more. I won't be sending it, but it's quite solid. Also, yeah, the percentage is bugged, which means you should verify your level legit. Alright, a little Neo design vibe. Actually, do people even use Neo design anymore? Like do people say that anymore? Like, or am I unk? This is quite cool, though. I really like how engaging the movements are. Makes the level feel way more alive. You're unk regardless of saying Neo design or not? Alright, you know what? That's... I would debate you on that, but I I become 24 in less than 2 weeks. What would I improve with this level? Well, first of all, I think the level kinda ends suddenly. Vortrox is in my Discord server because Vortrox is my friend. We've known each other since 2020. So, I think in this part, you notice how, hopefully my cursor is visible, but on this structure, the 3D points this way, and on this one it points this way. A good principle for GD levels, at least, is that the 3D faces the exact same way on all of your structures. So that's something I'd suggest. I like the backgrounds a lot, though. They're quite simple, but they have just enough texturing to make it feel impactful. What is that percentage? Oh yeah, I have I have a mod that's accurate percentage. I think if this was a long length, I'd send this for feature, but I think I'm gonna send it for star rate. It's still pretty cool though. I like it. How are you, Spark? I'm doing pretty good. Hopefully you are also doing good. Alright. Now that we've done a couple of the first ones, let's just do random. That's what... Oh, I guess it... Oh, is that what it does now? Okay. Interesting. Alright, well, I guess... Yeah, I guess we'll just do that. I don't remember the mod doing this the last time. Also, yeah, there's no weight system. I don't really... I kind of realized that the weight system's kind of stupid, in all honesty, and I could just reset the form. Ooh. Wait, this is kind of heat, though. Hold on. Oh. I quite like this gameplay. I think visually it has its positives, but there's also some elements that kind of clash with everything else, and I will get to them after I finish my practice run. Alright. Yeah, the gameplay was good. Off rip, if you are putting 3D on some of the blocks, you should put it on all of the blocks, because it makes it seem very disconnected and inconsistent. Although the designs themselves, like, they're simple, but I think they do the job. I do think there just needs to be consistency with, like, in this part, for example, the 3D should be on everything. I really like this part. I'm usually not a fan when people, like, pulse it into, like, an inverted color scheme, but I think it actually works pretty well in this level. In this part also, it's like I don't know how I feel about this like little yellow pad segment, or the yellow portal segment, being off screen until you actually get to it, because you don't really know what it's gonna be until you actually hit it, which can throw off some people. What do I think of modern style levels? I think modern levels, I think any style of level is good. I think any style of level can be made into something really good. Also, what is this camera snap here? Like, I guess it's a teleport, but it doesn't really, like, you can kind of just see it happen, so it doesn't look as clean. But yeah, damn, the gameplay is really good. Stereo Madness style good. If you mean 1.0, I think 1.0 can also result in really cool levels. Honestly, I was gonna send it for Starry for the visuals, but the gameplay is really good, so I'll send it for feature. I will also not delete this because I wanna beat it later. All right. I think in like 20 minutes, I will also reset the form. So there's like one reset. Is that FNAF? Is that the FNAF Pizzeria Simulator music in the background? It is. I quite like it. It's probably my favorite soundtrack from that game. And I low-key think it kinda, it goes hard as a menu loop. Oh, hello, Quasary. Hope you're doing well. I just want to point out that I think instead of putting this, like, reverse bulge shader on the entire level, I think you should have just not added the shader and it would have looked better. And two, you could have just done like some shading or some shadows for the structures so there'd be like more depth. I haven't attended many streams recently. What happened to Papyrus? Papyrus unfortunately passed away, my friend. Okay, these structure movements might be a bit too much. Alright. So, this is the drop, right? This is the most intense part of the song. But, as for the gameplay, I'm just flying in the middle of the screen. I'm just kind of wave spamming in the middle of the screen. I'm just tapping in the middle of the screen, you know? It's not really... Considering it's a drop, I would have liked the gameplay to be a bit more interesting there, instead of just flying in the middle of the screen, because it is, like, this type of gameplay is just really boring, even for easier levels. Like, there are ways to make the gameplay more interesting without making it more difficult. Like, for example, let me turn on, like, no clip, and it's like, you could just make it so you need to fly at the bottom of this area, or like at the top, and like there's like y-axis movement, and then make like you see what I mean, right? Like, you can make more interesting gameplay without sacrificing the easy difficulty, and I don't think many people actually take advantage of that, because like most of the the average awarded tab level I play, just it has the exact same gameplay. Like, you just stay in the middle of the screen. Like, it's not really that intense, right? Like, am I making sense here? Hopefully I explained that, like... Hopefully I explained that well. Yeah, I think some of the movements are a bit erratic. They can catch the player off guard. I think visually, it's quite simple, quite standard, but I think... maybe Star 8. I'm between Nosend and Star 8, but I'll probably still go Star 8, yeah. Well, Quasari, I already sent this level for Epic. Don't worry. I've already played this level. Like, Two's a Party is awesome. Yeah. Quasari, I don't think you understand. I follow you in-game, so I low-key just... I just see whenever you release a level, so I'm just on that frame 1. Alright. There we go. Yeah, no problem. I think many that was so anticlimactic, I'm sorry. But Quasari, I think a lot of creators have something to learn from you. I don't think a single creator does it like you do currently. And I really, really respect the way you build levels. I think it's really awesome that you don't really conform to any like conventional standards, and you just kind of make whatever you feel like is good. And I respect that a lot. This level's quite simple so far, but I like the vibe that it has. That first part with like the floating spikes was really cool. Ooh, wait. There's some really cool atmosphere building here. I will say though, I feel like these parts could be simplified a bit, unless the visual clutter with like the orbs and paths is like intentional. I think like this blue orb could have just been a spider orb, right? But nevertheless, these parts are really cool. Although I will say the transitions into them are quite sudden. Which, granted, yeah, you do like. Whoa, hold on. Okay, yeah. Yo, I was talking about the level, and that that part showed up, and I fully did like the lock in, like I sat up in my chair and I was like fully just I was fully like locked into the part immediately. Dude, this level's sick. It's definitely gotten better as the level has gone on. Yo, hold on. Oh. I wish that these wave spams would go like upwards as well. It's been quite like it's been like the exact same, right? But visually it would be slightly different. But the click pattern would stay the same if it went the other way. Yeah, I think I'll probably send this for Epic. I think Epic is fine for this, especially because the difficulty seemed around like hard demon, and you're gonna practice the level as well before you. For Duality Gauntlet Contest, yo, gang, all I'm saying is, yo, this it might be epic, but it is not easy to even, bro. Alright. No, I'm nothing in the micro LDM. Wait, this is very clean. I already like this a lot. I really appreciate that so far, despite the transitions being very sudden, you give the player like time to react. You don't force them into gameplay immediately. The atmosphere in this part is really cool. Maybe the colors could be a little bit less muddy, but I'm liking this so far. Where am I going? I think they forgot a few hitboxes here. What was that? They put the Cosmos, the stupid Cosmos buff. Of course it ends with 6-7. You know what? Why? Whatever. I think I'll send that for a feature. I think overall, it's quite the cool vibe. This first part, I think, is probably the best part in the level. It's my favorite part, at least. But later on, I feel like it kind of falls apart and doesn't have much depth. Like, these parts are really strong in that sense, and while the other parts don't look bad, I do wish they had, like, the same level of detail and depth that the first parts did. Like, if the quality of the first 35% would have kept going, this would have been an easy epic send, in my opinion. But, yeah, did I send this? Yeah, okay. There we go. Oh. Alright. I'll do a couple more levels and then we do a form reset, I think. I completely forgot to talk about the level. Oh my god. Okay, alright. Hold on. Yo, the allergies low-key getting to me. I think black and yellow is a really good color combination. And I'm glad you've used it in such an interesting way. I really like how the structuring in this part looks. Like it's so simple, but like the shapes and everything is just like it's really effective. I like it a lot. Oh, okay. Yeah, the more you look at this level, the more you see like different types of like details and whatnot. I think one piece of like advice, maybe try not to have everything be the exact same shade of yellow, especially like the ground spikes. Like I kind of get it with the structuring because you want to emphasize like the darker parts, like the outlines and stuff. I think that's fine, but I feel like for the ground spikes, they could probably just be like full black, and it would look slightly better because it makes it look a bit messier. Not by a lot, but whoa, hold on. Whoa, random 3D part. I respect the 3D part, 3D like walls a lot, but I will say they are missing on everything else. Like, it seems like you only did the 3D stuff on the outer sides of the structures, but the structure has like more crevices to fill. Like, it should have been here as well, like here, and here as well as you like approach. How to hide pause UI? Mega Hack has a hack called hide pause menu, and I just have it key binded so I can like easily like give feedback on stuff. That was a really good transition. I really like how it kind of stayed in the same environment. Again, maybe the level could have developed a bit more, especially with like the city part, if the level was a bit longer. I think it's still quite neat though. I will send it for star rate. Last part reminds me of Golden Shade. that is an elite pull, and you are right. It does kind of remind me of, yeah. You are completely right. Hello, Zazurite. Hope you're doing well. All right, after this level, after this one, we reset form. This kind of reminds me of Quasari's levels. A little bit. It's like... It's really simple, but... It has a really cool way of structuring. I'm doing well, except for the fact that I'm dying from, like, allergies currently. Like, today's a really bad day for allergies, but I wanted to stream anyway. For a bit. I really like the glowiness of these, like, these blocks here. Honestly, this is kind of I feel like it's a lost art. I feel like nowadays everyone thinks of clean designs as some, like one of the main tactics to get, like, a clean design is to turn off the object glow from the extra menu. But, like, low-key, here, it looks way better with the object glow on than it would if it was just turned off. Like, it makes it feel, like, really nice and shiny. I think if I were to give, like, my main bit of feedback so far will probably be, like, for the background color, to first of all be slightly more saturated, but then also have, like, a more drastic gradient with, like, hues or something. Like, we see, like, these little glow pieces have, like, it's, like, slightly... It's like plus 30 hue or so. But I feel like there could be, like, an entire, like, glow beam. Or, like, it could have, like... Yeah, like, the screen could be basically split in half with, like, a gradient where, like, the blue is on top and then this purple is, like, on the bottom. Have you seen Slanino? Yeah, Slay is one of my really good friends. I've been aware of that level and the atrocities Sleegey has done to it for years now. And I even did some runs. Oh, wait. This part's awesome. Wait. I really like the use of rainbow blocks here. It's like a really unique vibe that I haven't seen much before. Yeah, object glow does work really good on 1.9 stuff. Once I reset the forum and wait for, like, people to submit their stuff, I'll show you guys Slanino. For those who are uninformed. Yeah. I quite like this part as well. I feel like there could be some more block movements or, like, some like, effect going on. But this is quite cool. Some timings are a little bit, like, choke pointy. Like, this yellow orb is, like, way harder than the other clicks. But honestly, for what it is, I think it's really cool. Honestly, I thought the gameplay would be like a little bit tedious to play, but now that I'm playing it after a practice run, it's not that bad. Like honestly, like this is completely fine, and it's quite lenient as well. I don't know if this is necessarily easy demon, but okay. Whatever. Yo, I might be stupid, but like, okay. I'm just gonna send it for feature. Like, all I'm saying is that Saw Blade looked really enticing. Okay. All right, let's see about resetting the form. Just give me a moment. Yes, in the speech bubble. Yeah. Okay. And now if I unlock the form, it should work. Alright. 3, 2, 1, go. Hopefully this works the way I want it to. Okay, it does. Okay, cool. Yeah, the form has been reset now. And I'm just gonna show you guys the I'm gonna show you guys this abomination of a level. Mind you, doesn't work. No, hold on. Yeah, it's accepting responses. Like 4 people have sent in the. Oh, okay. Hold on. Okay, can everyone try now? Like, is it working now? I think I forgot to delete the responses, and I think forms is 1 response per, Okay, yeah, that's what the issue was. Yeah, that's my fault. I forgot to delete the existing responses. Alright, guys. Alright. Are you ready to witness this First, oh yeah. For context, this is the first level made by Slado. And it's just the most disliked extreme demon in the game. So he made a sequel, and he let Sleechy verify it. And let's just, you know, yeah, what? Let me just, give me a moment. Fuck. Okay, I tried to like mute out the sound, low key, but I mean, like, who cares anymore? Like, final stretch at 9. Okay, final stretch at 9. You know what's funny? When Sleechy was verifying this, he deafened at 9%. Oh yeah, look at this. This is 2-player now.
Yeah. Also, this part looks so much easier than everything else, but trust me, every single click is some sort of annoying, like tedious. Yeah, that's it's a level for sure. I've done this. I've done like 43 to like 70% on this. This level's awful. Anyways, with that intermission done, let's play. Yeah, let's play this first level, and then let's do random. No IDs in chat, my friend. He nerfed everything apart the waves, and then he buffed the waves. We're off to a flying start with this one. Is this like main list or something? Let me find the video. Hold on. Bruh. Why is it like... Okay, hold on. Alright, there we go. Light novel. There's a bit of a problem with the video you submitted. The video you submitted for this level is the link to my request stream. Yeah, look. if I hover over, it's just. Hold on, let me show you. Look at this. So, this is your thing here, right?
I don't know why it's so funny. But yeah, can you wait? I can just go to your channel, I think. Like, surely it's just on your channel, so you can just watch it, right? Alright, your channel link is just not loading. Oh, there it... Oh. There we go. Is YouTube down? Like, YouTube servers seem to be, like, actually cooked. Oh. Alright, let's... Alright, it's a bit messy, but who cares? There we go. This is looking really good so far, already. And I love how much you've used, like, the Y-axis for gameplay. Like, the icon movement is really good from a visual standpoint. The song representation is also, like, insanely good. Hold on, let's... Is YouTube really down? Hold on.